Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Xavier Naranjo, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my hobby and hopefully persuading some of you guys to try it out if you haven't already. The hobby in particular is gaming. I use gaming as a creative outlet when I don't feel like drawing or sketching. Another reason why I like gaming in my free time is there's like a social kind of interaction part to it, I think, at least verbally, that I can kind of break down. And then finally, I feel like I have open access to it. I'm fortunate to have open access to it, and I can kind of break down what I mean by that. Um, but yeah, and when it comes to like being a creative outlet, the game I'm about to bring up, a lot of people have heard of, and it's called Minecraft. Um, I think it's the biggest game in the world, and they just made a movie, which awesome. But yeah, no, the whole premise of that game is pretty much build whatever you want, whatever your imagination can think of. They um, really advocate that you just build whatever you want. At surface, I think everything that you see when you start the game is destructible and you can reuse to build whatever you want. I'm gonna show a picture on screen right now of my little creations, and the first is like a farm, and it's on my mountain mansion. Pretty crazy. I've been building it for a couple months. But a recent study done by an Iowa graduate student and his professor found that while students played this game, it actively stimulated the creativity part in their brain, which is super cool because I played this game for a while. Um, the next reason why I like playing games in my free time is I feel like there's a social kind of interaction part to it, uh, at least verbally again. By that I mean I have met a lot of people, interesting people. Some, yeah, the way I think about it is where there's light, there's shadows. I've met a lot of super awesome, great people, and just a couple little menaces. But that being said, majority have been really amazing people, and I can throw up a little friends list right now, and I would say each one of my friends I've played with at least 20 plus times before. I was like 20 plus times as like a rando, and before I was like, hey, let's become buddies, and they were just like, okay, and yeah, we became pals. um, Not only that, but it's allowed me to stay in contact with like family that live across state lines 10 hours away, and lets me feel like I'm still doing things with them, and like friends too who live statewide, and allows me to feel like we're still actively doing things together while not actively driving 10 plus hours away to see each other every weekend, and that's appreciated and super cool. A YouTube video done by a gaming YouTuber named Globberts, uh, called "I Spent 30 Days in a Dead Game." He showed this online community on this game called There.com, where I believe um, are so tightly knitted and have been knitted together for like the last 2 decades. I feel like it's only lasted this long specifically because this website they use allows communication, verbal communication with each other, which is super cool because you're able to present your tone and make stuff seem genuine when you're talking to voice to voice. It makes the whole situation just a lot more, um, I guess, like loving. I don't know. I can't really think of the word right now. But yeah, and then finally, the last reason why I like playing games in my free time is um, I uh, I feel like I have pretty open access to it for the most part. As in, like, what I'm recording on right now is a tablet. I could download games on this, and I have a phone, and I can download games on my phone. If people have laptops, they can use their laptops. Consoles, people can play games on their consoles, And so I feel like there's a pretty open variety at which people can access this, which I feel like is super cool. Because yeah, again, most people have these things, and again, yeah, I'm fortunate I do too. So it allows easy access. Um, and again, I like playing games in my free time when all my responsibilities are done and I have nothing else to do. I can squeeze in a couple, maybe like an hour or two of games and call it a night. So if you ever need to find me, and you can't get through me through my phone, just know that I'll probably be adding on to my mountain mansion with my cousins, playing games, which I hope you try as well.